Another potential problem with the SIG P320 pistol has caused it to be shelved by a Special Forces unit. Stick by and watch this episode of Guns and Gadgets to learn more. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. Now, every time I do a video mentioning SIG, I tend to get a lot of hate. So, right off the beginning, if you guys are new to the channel, I have a lot of SIG products. So it's not SIG hate, I'm just making everybody aware of what's going on. The SIG 320, it's had a storied past, one that has often included claims of issues with the gun going off on its own, as well as several cases in the court system for litigation, and that is still happening. And what happened here is a member of Canada's JTF2, or Joint Task Force 2, which is their elite counterterrorism special forces unit, was injured at the range when a newly purchased SIG P320 went off inexplicably during a training exercise. Now, the soldier was struck in the leg. It was only a flesh wound, so he is okay. In fact, he was treated and released. But as a result, the Canadian military has pulled all SIG 320s from service and put them on the shelves. And as a result, JTF2 is now using their old pistols, which are SIG P226s. Now, currently, the JTF2 in Canada is the only Special Forces unit using the 320, so all eyes are on this incident. Now, Captain Ian Grant, who is the spokesperson for Canadian Special Forces Command, said this in a written statement, quote, "One member sustained a minor gunshot injury during the incident, was treated and released the same day, and has returned to duty." The statement continues, "Immediate actions were followed, including quarantining the weapon and the ammunition in accordance with Canadian Armed Forces standard operating procedures. An investigation is ongoing to determine the cause of the incident." So thus far, the name of the soldier hasn't been released, nor has the manner or the series of events leading up to the discharge. Was it in the holster, out of the holster? Nobody knows. Was it dropped? Nobody knows yet. But the investigation is ongoing, and hopefully we figure out what's going on with this firearm. A defense source has said that up to 400 pistols have been removed from service, and that the investigation will take, quote, "a number of months," end quote. Now, I've documented several instances that people have claimed are related directly to the SIG P320, and there was, like I said, several lawsuits. You can use the search function on my channel, and you can see those videos. Now, the only thing we've heard from SIG with any specifics is that they still have that voluntary recall program for the original version of the 320. So if you're not following along, the original 320's firing mechanism was, or the trigger shoe was changed, and a couple other internals were updated. And that happened as SIG was about to start fulfilling the US military contracts, and the fire control group was changed. So we don't know if there's still a problem with the fire and control group. There's a lot of claims out there, but until we know the truth, all I will do is let you know that another incident has happened. For this time, it's the Canadian Special Forces Unit, the JTF2, Joint Task Force 2, and we'll see what happens. So that's a good question of the day. Let me know down below what you think. Do you think that there could be an issue with the firearm? Do you have the firearm, and has these incidences changed your mind? Do you no longer carry them, or do you say, you know what, I still carry it every single day no matter what? For me, like I said, I have a couple of them, and they sit in the safe right now. I just won't concealed carry it until we figure out what's going on, if it is related to the gun. Now, there's always that chance that it could be a shooter issue, but there's a lot of instances. I don't know if they're all going to be shooter related, but we'll see what happens. But that's the latest with the SIG P320 issue. This time it's the Joint Task Force 2 in Canada. We're going to need an answer to this sooner than later. Guys and gals, thank you for your time. I appreciate you all more than you know. If you are not subscribed to Guns and Gadgets yet, consider doing so. This is where you're going to find all the Second Amendment news, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, no matter where it happens, and sometimes not even in this country. But I appreciate you all. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a weapon. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.